Welcome, Joanna, to my podcast. I'm so excited to have you here. For anyone listening, Joanna is literally the queen of manifesting, and we're going to be talking all about manifestation today, giving you so many juicy details, juicy strategies. So yes, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Effie. I'm so excited to be here, and especially excited to talk about manifesting.
Yes. So me and Joanna met back in 2021. We met at a women's circle. It was actually my first ever women's circle that I'd ever been to.
It was mine as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
And we were instantly drawn to each other. I was like, this is my kind of gal. Mm-hmm. Did our Reiki training together as well. Yeah. I've basically been connected ever since.
Yeah.
We ran our first women's circle together just a couple of months ago. Mm-hmm. We did a Halloween special, witchy vibes, which is definitely us.
Yes, 100%.
Hello, fellow witches listening.
I love that. Anyone who's not a witch is like, I'm off. Bye-bye.
That's fine. We know who we're attracting. So yes, when did you first get into manifesting?
A good few years ago now. Probably before I moved to New Zealand. I've been here for about 7 years, so yeah, maybe about 10 years ago. Yeah, I saw a lady that I used to follow on Facebook. She was a psychic and she was all very into manifesting, creating a high vibration. You reap what you sow. So yeah, I just started really after watching her. Oh, and she recommended The Secret. Have you read The Secret?
Yeah, I've read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's just dive straight into how people can actually manifest, because I think so many people are like, let's just write it down on a piece of paper. I'm just going to say what I want, and then they think it's going to happen.
100%, and that's actually not what it is at all. And when I first started doing it, I thought, oh my goodness, I can have whatever I want because I've read The Secret and gratitude is everything and I'm so grateful for everything that I have. But actually, I was looking at it very surface level, and it's really all about getting into the true, authentic you, truly aligning with your purpose, really diving deep into the shadows. What I mean by shadows is things that you might not know is there. So things that are in your subconscious mind, and you really want to bring those into your awareness. And shadows are not good or bad things. They're just simply in the dark. You can't see them. You might not know about them, or you might know about them, but you haven't seen them for years. So you're just bringing those up to the surface, really having awareness of them. Our shadows probably walk with us forever, the whole of our lives, but it's just having an awareness of them, knowing what triggers us, and that really helps us be our true, authentic selves. And once you've got that piece, then everything else starts to fall into place. Gratitude is everything.
Shadows as well. I think a lot of the time it's things that we don't necessarily accept about ourselves, and it's bringing these into awareness so that we can actually accept these parts of us. We all have parts of ourselves that we don't particularly love, or they're not the best parts of ourselves that we would rave about. They're probably things that we keep hidden from other people, but they really hold us back.
Oh, 100%. And I think, when we're hiding things from people, we're not being our true authentic selves.
And hiding from ourselves.
Exactly. And, this is where the power of vulnerability comes in. Being your true vulnerable self is so powerful. Stepping into your true power when you acknowledge that you're being vulnerable can actually bring you so much. So yeah, just manifesting, stepping into your true authentic self and really getting true with what you want, making sure it aligns with what you need, where you want to go, not just pulling something out of thin air I want a super yacht. We all know someone that said that.
This is exactly it. It's being able to know what you want, what you desire, what your vision is, and it being your vision. And I know you're oh yeah, of course it's my vision, but so many of us have said that we want things because society has told us that we want them. Many people are I want the house, I want the car, I want a happy marriage, I want to win the lottery, I want a baby. And it's are these the things that you actually really want, or are these things that you feel like you should have?
Yeah, is that going to make you truly happy?
And the climbing the career ladder, that's a big one as well. I want more money, I want a higher job, more responsibility. And it's do you?
Do you actually?
Or do you actually want to work less? Do you want more time freedom? Because I think at the core of it, that's mostly what people want. People want freedom to do whatever they want to do. Yeah. Do whatever fills your cup up, whatever sets your soul on fire. And this is why I love the question. If there was no barriers or boundaries with time or money, what would you do? If no one would judge you, what would you do? Because so often we're trying to please other people as well. oh, if I do this, like my parents will accept me. Oh, my partner will love me more if I do this. And it's coming back to like, no, what do I actually want? And dedicated time with yourself is so powerful, and something that not everyone does. And it is the moments of meditation, journaling, moments of just like stillness and being like present.
Really regulating your nervous system so that you can be...
So you can act from a place of feeling grounded and feeling safe.
So you can be grounded,
stable.
you can face troubles, because there's always going to be highs and lows in life, and it's about, you know, getting a really grounded nervous system so that when there are lows, you have the toolbox to bring yourself back up to that happy place and really enjoy life as it is now. I mean, it's all fine and well manifesting and looking ahead to the future, that's great. But if you're not happy with what you've got now and you're not being really grateful for the little things, because at the end of the day, the little things are the big things, then all you're doing is wishing your life away. Like, oh, I wish I could have a super yacht in a year's time. I know that you're laughing because we all know that I asked for that once. Didn't actually align, and it was that thing, right? It's exactly what you just said. Other people are wishing to win the lottery, wishing to have a super yacht. So I was like, I'd like a super yacht. Would I actually? No, I don't want to clean that thing. No.
And this is why when we created a vision for you together, you manifested pretty much every single thing on your vision apart from the super yacht, because that wasn't what was in alignment with your true path and purpose.
How tragic.
So when we know what we really want, that is the first step. And this is what my clients come to me and say. They're like, I've just admitted things to you that I've never admitted before, whether it's like, oh, I actually really want a partner. Oh, I actually really want to do a different job. Oh, I'd love to like make income in a different way, but I just don't know if it's possible. So it's firstly like knowing what you want. The second piece is like believing that you can have it.
Dream it, believe it, and receive it is my tagline. I absolutely love that saying, but you really have to believe in it and believe in yourself to get to where you want to be. I think the other really important piece to this is that wherever you go in the world, it rains. There are going to be dark days. Nothing is perfect. And I think it's accepting that and knowing that. So manifesting the dream life, it's not going to be a dream every day. There's always going to be highs and lows in life. And it's about having that regulated nervous system so that you can be grounded, having that time sitting with yourself so you really get to know yourself, to know what you really want and what makes you happy.
Yep, definitely. Beliefs play like a huge part in our life. So many of us have limiting beliefs without even knowing it. Some of them are conscious, some of them are not. And I'd say the first thing to do is just start noticing what thoughts go around in your head, start noticing like the words that you speak to other people, and you'll start realizing the beliefs that you have. And just knowing they are beliefs, not facts. And every time I speak to people and they're telling me their dreams, they're like, I'm not sure it's possible. And it's like, why? Where have you got the belief from that this isn't possible? Then what is the evidence that it is possible? Like, if other people have it, then you can have it.
Some ways to find out what your limiting beliefs are is to, again, sit with yourself, sit in quiet, and then journal. Like, what are my limiting beliefs? What holds me back? How do I stop this from holding me back? To really get down to the nitty gritty of what are your limiting beliefs and why can't you get to where you want to be? Why is, if you've manifested something and it's not happening, why is it not happening for you? Is it because you've got a limiting belief? Do you really believe in yourself? And this is the things that you have to look into, and it is all about doing the internal work. And I've seen so many coaching programs that are about you do the coaching wheel and you do a scoring, and it's all scorings on what you believe would make you happy, but quite often they are external rewards that will only make you happy for a limited time, like the house, the winning the lotto, the car, the super yacht. Whereas with the coaching that we do, it's all about looking internal, internally. So it's all about your awareness, your courage. How do you feel? Do you feel worthy about yourself? Do you believe in yourself? It's all those sorts of things that we look into so that our clients are getting internal happiness and really looking within, because all the answers are within you. You've got all the resources within you to make it happen, but so often we have been conditioned to look outside to get these answers, and they're all within us. So it really is about doing the internal work to really dive deep, believe in yourself to be able to get to where you want to be. If you look within and you find what really lights you up, and this is, you know, what we're trying to do is find what light people up, and that's what lights us up, right? Is seeing what happens, you know, when people really discover what their purpose is, what lights them up,
what's holding them back,
them happy, their limiting beliefs, and you see these people having these like fireworks going off, these aha moments, like, oh wait, I've connected the dots. Or sometimes it doesn't happen in the session right in front of you, it happens a couple of weeks later, and you'll get a message like, oh, I was just thinking about X, Y, and Z, and I was just sitting with myself, and I did a little bit of journaling, and boom, this has gone off. And sometimes you'll be sitting there in the session like, I can see what's happening there, but it's so much better to let the person work it out for themselves so that they really integrate with it. It really sits with them. They then believe it because they've connected the dots together. Fascinating stuff. So yeah, it's all about trying to help people find the light within, like really, you know, letting that light glow for that continued pattern of happiness. And I can't stress this enough, gratitude is everything.
Yes, it is. Like, what is going to make you feel fulfilled in your lifetime? Like, if you were 80 years old looking back, like, what is it that has lit you up? What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? What have you given to the world?
I love it.
And as you were sharing there, one of the books I read is called Existential Kink, and I love this so much. It was saying, everything you have in your life right now, you have manifested. So yes, all the good things you've manifested, amazing. But also all of the things that you don't like in your life right now, you have manifested, because there is part of you that actually wants them. And when I first read this, I was like, oh no, but I don't want these things. But maybe I do, like on like, you know, on another level, it's like, what part of you likes it? Okay, so what part of you likes, you know, not having as much money? What part of you likes like not being in a relationship? This is just an example. And it's like, oh, well, I actually like love having all my own time to myself, and I'm scared that if I was in a relationship that then I would have to like give up all of these other things. So yeah, internally, if you don't really want it, you're not going to be able to manifest it, because your body is like, no, like I feel safe as I am, and like change doesn't feel good to me. We've spoken about beliefs. We've spoken about having gratitude, being grateful for all the things we already have in our life. And this does really support us to like raise our vibration, because yeah, it's great to have this dream, but you also want to be enjoying life now. We're not going like, oh, I'll enjoy my life when I get somewhere else. Okay, mindset. Mindset is a piece in trusting that it's going to happen.
Yeah, trust the process.
It doesn't always happen on the timeline that we want. And it's being able to like surrender to that and let go of like control on this needs to happen when I want. I listened to Joe Dispenza the other day, and he was... I
love him.
Yes.
I really want to go to his thing in Europe.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
So good. Joe Dispenza was saying, the only things you can't control is the timing, basically. When and how it happens, really. But if it's supposed to, it is going to happen.
Yeah. What's for you won't go by you.
Yep. No, definitely. And that's the bit we do have to let go of. And it's this balance of the masculine and feminine energy. Like, what do we actually need to take action on? What are the steps that I can take towards what I want? But then also, how can I like flow with it and like, you know, let things take its course? How can I surrender and be open to receiving the things that I want? The other piece is shifting your energy. Like, we are always attracting things that we are like a vibrational match for.
Yeah.
So we want to be like high vibration to match the high vibrational things that we need. So there's so many ways we can do this. It can be like dance. It can be, like putting your favorite music on, but following whatever lights you up. The things that you love to do are amazing. I know for me, it's travel. And whenever I'm traveling, I'm getting ideas coming through. Like I'm receiving things, good things are always happening to me. So even if these things don't like make logical sense for you, it's being able to do the things that are illogical, if that's what works for you. Don't know why we've got fireworks here, but love it.
Because that was meant to happen. it's all the stuff going on, manifesting.
For anyone who's just listening and is not watching the video, fireworks happen in the background, unsure how or why, but we're receiving it.
We are. The vibes are coming right for us. I love that.
I would love you to share one of your favorite tools for manifesting.
Oh, there's so many, but I think I am really a visual person and I really love to visualize. And I think it's so important that when you're manifesting, you're really looking to the future and really visualizing in detail what you want. So, you know, if you want a super yacht, you are really imagining yourself on the super yacht. You're imagining these nice cream leather seats. You're really sitting there. You can smell the leather. You
can feel the wind on your skin as you're on the super yacht. You know the people that are on it with you.
Smell the salty air. Yeah. So you're really imagining it and really are in the fine details of it. And I think my favorite one to do, because I think it's so easy to get ahead of yourself, and even though we were speaking about how there's no timeline for this, it's nice to try and visualize a timeline. And my favorite one is the elevator to the future, where you imagine you're in the elevator and you input what floor you want to go to. So if you want to go a year ahead, you put in floor 12, like 12 months into the future. So we go up to floor 12, the door opens, and we're there. So I've opened it up and I'm on the marina. I'm on the marina and there's my super yacht and I'm walking down to it and I'm really visualizing being there. And then I'm asking myself these questions like, how does it feel? Does it excite me? Does it light me up? Well, if my honest answer is, nah, not really. It's not lighting me up like other things that I've visualized.
Like the retreat. The retreat is lighting you up. You're imagining we're on floor. Actually, one, because it's only 3 weeks today.
We're on floor 1. It's less than a month. But yeah, like, and you know, it's that work that we do. Like, so we open up the elevator. We're at our retreat. And there's lots of women there that are really enjoying themselves. They're really stepping into their own authentic selves, stepping into their power. They're being lit up, they're learning what lights them up, and that's what lights me up. I know that's what lights you up too. So that really, and I mean, that's happening, right? That's what I manifested last year. That's now what we're doing. So I would say that's my favorite technique for visualizing the future is the elevator. So you do your visualization of the future for a year ahead or whenever you've done, then you step back in the elevator and you come back to the present day or within the present week, somewhere close to now, and you look at your life just now and you say, what am I doing just now to get me to that point? Am I grateful for what I've got right now? You know, I've said it so many times, the little things really are the big things. Does that align with what I'm doing now? Does that align with what I want for my future? What could I be doing now to get me there? But in this immediate future, am I enjoying it? You know, and so often it's not what happens to us, it's how we react to it that really makes life. And you just really need to be grateful and align with the now. And if you're struggling with that, then I think that's when you need to sit with yourself and say, what really lights me up? And start off small, like doing little at a time of what lights you up, what do you enjoy, so that you're starting to enjoy life.
Yeah. And get support if you don't know or if you're struggling. Like, this is literally like what we're here for, is to support people in finding the light, with connecting with themselves, and like realizing, helping people like step into their passion and their purpose, because like we're all here for a reason. Like, no one else can live your purpose. Also, like, how can you be that person now, the person from your future? Like, who is she? Like, what traits does she have? Like, what is her mindset? What is her daily routines? What is her actions? And how can you start implementing them in your current life now? And I want to give an example of me in my previous job as well. When I was working in recruitment, I knew that I knew that wasn't for me, but I also knew that I wasn't ready to like go full in my business. So I was like, how can I make the most out of this job now? How can I enjoy this, and how can I use my skills So I started, I was coaching the interns and graduates and I asked my manager, like, this is what I want to do. I want to look after, the early in careers people. I was coaching my hiring managers because, like, in their life, because I knew that that's what I was good at. In my team meetings, I was bringing my Oracle cards. And it's like, you can improve things in your current life and bring more of that to you now. Then, outside of work, I was writing my email list. I've been doing this for 5 years, writing emails to people, like, at least monthly. I started an Instagram account way before I was starting my coaching. And it's not letting yourself put off doing the things that are going to support you. These are all like needle moving activities, and it's just taking those steps. And like, so often we're like, oh, I'll do this when, and then it's like, why? Why do you believe that you need to wait, and why can't you just do them now?
What are you waiting for, right? Like, literally, what are you waiting for? You start doing the little steps to get to where you want to be, and before you know it, you're looking back and you don't even realize how far you've come until you're like, oh, actually, I started that Instagram page, I started that email list, and it's all building up to where you want to be, right? And I think so often, again, we've been conditioned to, oh, just wait and it'll happen when it happens. How is it going to happen if you're not taking the steps to get there? Like, manifesting is magic. I truly believe we are magic. Don't just me now. The whole world, every person is, full of magic. The world is beautiful if you let it be.
Yeah.
But if you just sit and wait for things to happen and you don't do anything about it, you don't believe in it, then it's not going to happen.
Definitely.
Like, you need to fully be like in the belief and fully in the moment. You need to start making, progress to see progress.
Definitely. And I read this somewhere before saying, when you take one step, the universe takes 3 more. But you need to take that one step first. And like, magic does start to happen. I've had like clients be like, oh, I want a boyfriend. We write down like everything that they want in their dream man. And then it's literally crazy how quick it can happen after. Like, literally it'll be like the next week they've met someone. Which makes it so fun as well.
Yeah, no, like, it is magical, right? If you believe in it, like, we are magnetic. If you raise your vibration, you attract, like, like...
I mean, I'm always attracting.
Yes, you are.
I call myself the queen of receiving, because I used to never believe that I was like worthy of receiving. I thought, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need anyone. I can like do everything on my own. And I think this is a belief that a lot of us have. And as women, yes, we can do lots of stuff on our own, which is amazing, but we don't have to. And like, I didn't want to accept it at even like coffees from people or like,
which
people
is wild. But I know what you mean, right? Because you'd be like, oh, you get it this time, I'll get it next time.
Yeah, you'd feel like you have to repay it, or even compliments. Someone would give me a compliment and I'd either give them a compliment straight back.
Yeah, straight back. You're like,
or I would say about how cheap it was. Or so, like, I would be trying to
this, I got it in the sale.
Defer from receiving.
Yeah.
But now I believe that I'm worthy of receiving. I just let myself receive, and I notice how much I receive every day, and I love it.
Yeah, but that's part of gratitude, right? You're grateful for everything. Gratitude is everything, and you're grateful for receiving. So you keep receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feminine energy is magic. This is what we're all about, me and Joanna. So like, yes, we're about taking the steps and, doing these masculine pieces that we need, but also about connecting with our feminine energy, because we don't have to push and force to bring things to us. Once we're connected with our feminine energy, we actually like attract, magnetize, receive, which is so much more fun. Like, it doesn't have to be as hard as you think it is. So many people think, oh, I want this, but it's too hard, so I'm not going to start. So shift that belief, know that you can have whatever you want, and wait for the magic to happen.
Yeah, so good. It's so good working with people and seeing the magic happen, like not just doing it for ourselves, seeing other people receive this magic, especially when they come to you and they were so far away from it. They thought they were so far away from it because they didn't know how to take the steps. And I think this is where the world of coaching has just got so much power. And I think when you're looking for a coach, it can be so powerful, and it's just about doing the right research to make sure that they align with your values. You're going to get out of it what you're hoping to get out of it. I think for me personally, if I was looking for a coach in the future, I would be now looking for one that does the shadow work as well, really going down deep to the core of the issue, not just sugarcoating it. So not just jumping straight to what I like to call the fun stuff, like the alchemy, the manifesting, visualization of the future, setting power goals. I would be looking for somebody that's going to, you know, go right down into the deep issues, like right under the surface, in the subconscious, the shadow, really bringing, like, working with parts, inner child, bringing that up to the surface so that I've got a greater awareness of it. That would be my piece of advice if you were looking for a coach.
Yeah, and I think also listen to your intuition. You're always nudged onto who you should work with. It might not make necessary sense, but I would also say go with someone who has either like done what you want to do, so like has transformed their life in the way that you would like. Maybe they're living the lifestyle that you want, maybe they're doing the career that you want. Like they've already learned the lessons that you're learning. They're like, they might only be a couple of steps ahead, but like they can support you to get there so much quicker. And then I think the community of people you spend time with as well, like people who uplift you. And this is why it can be so amazing to go to like women's circles or to like, go and do things that you find really fun. It's surrounding yourself with other people who also have a growth mindset, who, you know, want to learn about themselves, who are like, happy to be vulnerable, because actually like sharing stories, we realize like we're not alone.
Yeah, we're
and
not
that takes
alone, and how much support. Like even being in a women's circle and sharing your vulnerable story when you're a bit like, oh, I don't actually really know these people that well, has had amazing benefits. I mean, we see it all the time in women's circles where people share stories and then all of a sudden they're being held, supported, and it's just amazing to see this person now walk out with more confidence, knowing that they're not the only person that's ever been affected by this or have thought like this. It's amazing. Just, really wonderful to see all these like-minded women. And the thing is, everybody's coming for the same purpose. They're all coming there to have a nice time. You know, it's very non-judgmental because everybody's coming to get the same benefits out of it. And when I first started going, years ago, I was a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure, like, if I want to share this because somebody might think X, Y, and Z about me, or they might think that I shouldn't have said that, or that I shouldn't share that. Not at all in these spaces, because everybody's coming to do it.
It's freeing. It's so freeing. And I think actually just like declaring and being able to voice what you want and what you feel is standing in your way is so, so powerful. And then, also being able to receive support to get there. If anyone wants to come, me and Joanna are holding an in-person retreat day in just a couple of weeks. We'll put all the details below. So depending on when you're listening to this, might have already happened. But if it hasn't, and you're near Wellington, you should come and be there.
It's going to be transformative.
Yeah.
It's going to be life-changing.
It is.
It's going to be magic. So magic. I'm so excited, actually. It is going to be really, really good. Some of the things that we're going to be doing is that piece that we spoke about, sitting with yourself. So we're going to do a little bit of journaling. So if you've never really done journaling before, going to start that off. Really sit with yourself, get to know yourself. We're going to do some meditation, visualization of the future.
We've got some art practices. We're getting creative.
Art.
We're really connecting with our feminine energy. We're going to do some like intuitive movement. You're going to get real life personalized coaching from me and Joanna. So haven't mentioned it, but Joanna's an intuitive psychology coach. And
I missed that.
hope you listen to the end. And I'm a holistic health and life coach. So between us, you've got so much magic. We also have like an amazing, delicious vegetarian lunch. We have a afternoon tea. And lots of sharing circles. We're going to be connecting with the other women there, and you're really going to leave knowing the steps that you want to take to, embody your higher self and step into your purpose, step into your power, stop playing small.
Yeah, transform your life.
Yes.
I am really excited about it. I also feel like I'm going to get something out of it.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, I always do. I'm like, I feel like I know I will.
Yeah.
I know we always get something out of these things. But it's just going to be so good. I'm especially excited for the somatic release, the dancing. What are you excited for?
Oh, yeah, all of it. I actually love the sharing circles and just like being able to like witness other people.
I thought you were going to say the shared lunch, and I was like, oh.
I do love lunch.
She does love lunch. I thought it was going to be the shared lunch, and I was like, oh, here we go, okay.
No, I love just like witnessing people and seeing the transformation within people, like seeing that in real time just feels like absolute magic to me. This has been so amazing to have you on here today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It was good.
Hope you're manifesting everything that you desire and sending love.